YouTube, what goes on? And welcome to This About Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunts episode number 243. Back at Ollie's Bargain Outlet store, we're going to see what they have inside. I guess there's a Fortnite boat hitting all sorts of crazy stuff. You never know what you're going to find in Ollie's, but it's always good stuff, cheap. But before getting to that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you, doesn't cost you anything, helps us grow the channel tremendously in a march to 5,000 subscribers. Go ahead and hit that bell for notifications. That way YouTube actually notifies you and tells you when we post new content here on this channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and for daily toy content and daily updates, try to check us out over at Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. We're back here at Ollie's on Tillman Street in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and it looks like a lot of the same stuff is still here, just some of it sold, some of it didn't. One thing I did notice here that I didn't see last time is Black Panther. So we have a $9.99 Nokia down here from the Legacy Collection. This would have been like basically what they put out to re-release that wave without the Build-A-Figure pieces in it. So only one of them here, but there was a whole tray, so I'm guessing there were more. There are literally like 40 Jonah Jamesons on the end cap, which I'm not going to bother showing you just because it's not worth it. But yeah, typically all the same stuff we've been seeing here in previous episodes. But if you haven't seen any of those episodes, it's basically Fortnite for $5.99. So we have Ragsy, Funk Ops. You saw the tree down there. Got some John Cena action, Sky and Ollie for $12.99. All the arcade candidates you could ever want for your dios. And then, of course, Star Wars. Lots and lots of Star Wars here at Ollie's. Some Transformers, some iGuy for the Power Rangers. But again, nothing really new. A lot of these Baby Yodas are here for $5.99. It's actually more expensive than they probably should be. Mandalorian 3 3/4 still here. We saw that in other Ollie's as well across the state of Pennsylvania. And then down this way, Credit Collection, stacks of Moff Gideon. There's 3 full pegs of those. Actually 3.5 down below too. So yeah, still got one Storm Shadow hanging here, but other than that, next location. All right, so I was getting ready to leave and I looked over and I saw Marvel Legends action figures, Avengers. So what do we have here? Also some retro stuff. So what wave is this? I actually don't know. Let's get in here and look. And it looks like we have an entire dedicated case of US Agent. So all US Agents in here. That is crazy. So they haven't gotten these off the U-boat, whatever you want to call it, here yet. But all those are here for US Agent. They're putting those out, I guess. And then up here for the Marvel Classics, you see what we have here. Sorry if the camera's so jumpy. Ooh, look at this. You're kidding me. Okay. That's a whole case of Scarlet Witches. That's awesome. I have this, but I never opened it. I might pick one of these up here. I might take this because I have one on my wall and I wouldn't mind opening one. So I don't know what they go for here, but it's a whole case of them. So yeah, whole case of Scarlet Witch West Coast Avengers. Especially with that pack coming out for the West Coast Avengers. That's good to see. So yeah, head on a swivel, people. Head on a swivel. I'll put all this back and maybe I'm going to buy that depending on the cost. Right out of the gate, they do have a Groot here. I don't see the sales sticker, but I heard these are on sale. So we'll go scan this big chunky boy. Otherwise, it looks like all the other Guardian stuff still basically peg warming or shelf warming here. And of course, Yondu's here. So Transformers, really not much going on here at all. I've been saying they've been very light on Transformers here recently, so I'm not quite sure why. Down this way, some multiverse stuff, also very picked through. G.I. Joe, we have 4 Crimson Bats. We have 2 Falcons. In the last video, I put up a thumbnail that said, are basically some figures peg warming more than usual? I think some are. I think some of these are really sitting longer. I think people are just fed up paying prices and they're playing a long game. But as you saw last time we were here, $24.99 on that was a very good deal. So I got that for a good price. But other than that, we got Emma, we got Ant-Man, and we have Wolfgang von Straka up there. But that seems to be about it. Let's go check the wrestling side, then we'll scan this and see what's going on. Over on wrestling, much of the same, just not much here in this location. Very, very picked through. Just, I guess we're getting closer to reset time. So down this way, we got 1 MJF, Star Wars, some Lonely Landos going on. We got a sale going on right there for those. A bunch of the piggies are still here at full price. MOTU down this way, some turtle stuff as well. Shadow Weaver, Fisto still here, Sorceress. 1 Lonely Club Obi-Wan figure still left. We got Indiana Jones Temple of Doom 3 3/4 Kenner look, and some others as well. There is Tote up top. We still have a short round sitting here as well. So yeah, pretty decent assortment there across the board. Down here, Pighead still chilling, and Jurassic Park stuff. All the dinos looks to be about the same as what it was last time I came through here as well. Star Wars end cap status. There you go, Mandalorian with all the different colors. We got some Han Solo action. Down below some games and some Legos and things. Let's just work right over to this end cap here. Looks like we have more stuff for Transformers Rise of the Beast. So I guess this is the Transformers they have going on here. So yeah, if you're a Transformers person, that's what they're rocking here at Crocs Road. Let's go and let's just walk right over. Why not? There's nobody here. So let's scan this. If it's a 36, I probably still won't buy it. That's still a little expensive. But I don't know. It'll entice me to think about it at least. Let's see. Full price? Yep, full price. No thank you to full price. That's going back. There's also some U-boats I can check. So let's go put this back on the shelf, poke around, and also check NECA. But this is going back. Too expensive right now. This is mostly all junk, like sports stuff or whatever, kids stuff. So here, we got Doc Brown. Man, I haven't seen this in a long time here. I think that's older, right? So that's crazy that's here. I haven't seen that in the store either. So it's either been new or it was found somewhere. Frankenstein, Evil Dead, They Live, E.T. Over here, we got our Alf, Leatherface, Toonie Tears, Aces High, The Nun. Nothing jumping out. Some more Jaws down below. Of course, all the other NECA down there you can see. So nothing jumping out of me. Pops. And over here, Best Action, new stuff. We have our April O'Neil Best Action Loyal Subjects figure. I don't collect these, but again, always fun to see new stuff. Rocksteady in his Street Thug outfit. This is also sitting here, Demon Slayer. Let's get that out of the way. Back behind is the Mikey in the street clothing. So yeah, those are both new to see here on the shelf. Otherwise, DC stuff. We have Batman, Two-Face up there. Of course, some reaction stuff from Super 7. We got a Batman Dark Detective in front, but not much else here. Again, still no Jada Street Fighter. People always ask me if I see it. I have not seen any of those yet. But again, you got to keep checking because you're never sure it's going to show up when you're in store. And having kept my head on a swivel and doing some multiple back and forths, found this is kind of thrown here on the end. So some more McFarlane stuff going on with the comic book. That Batman Beyond looks pretty cool, actually. I guess these are like little peg punchers, right? So yeah, I guess this will be showing up in some stores as well. Blue Beetle. All right, and here we are at the Target over on Cedar Crest, and we have Brooklyn from the Gargoyles. The Gargoyles line. I love it, but I hate it. I've only ever opened Bronx. All the other ones are still in the box. But once they're all released, they're going to look so freaking good on a shelf together. So I have Goliath, I have Demona, I have Bronx. Hudson's literally everywhere. Never picked them up, but I might. So I think I might pull the trigger on this. I always say about staying in my lane, but here's the thing. This kind of has been my lane, just kind of low-key my lane. In addition to that, first time for me seeing the Monsters, the Count here. Haven't seen him before. So again, NECA does a good job. What can I say? They do. There's Herman, obviously. So this is a very well-stocked section of NECA stuff. Toonie Terrors down below. Tattooed Gremlins, the old WB on the chest. Evil Dead, all the other stuff we typically see. There's another one of those Doc Browns. I'm not quite sure where this will pop up in the video, but I did see a Doc Brown at a Target that I said it was old. I guess they're restocking it, or it's new and I misspoke. Down this way, we have a 2023 Wondrous Convention Limited Edition Pop Grapnel Launcher Replica for Batman the Animated Series. We got more of the Freddy Kruegers being put out there in the world. Always good to see more horror stuff. Up top, we have King Tut. Scott Howard is still here. Some Elf stuff, some Turtles down below. But this seems to be the only one of these here. And, oh, no, what, they have both? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. They have this guy too? Okay, this is nuts. Oh my God. I can't just buy one, right? Should I buy both? I'm killing myself. What am I doing? But yeah, they're both here. I'll post this over at Disavowed_12 on Instagram for anybody in the area. But it looks to be there's maybe the only two. Looks like the rest are just Goliath. I'm probably gonna take these. Stay in my lane, right? Okay, let's go check the main aisle. This is cool. All right, so I grabbed each of those. There are the only two there. So I don't know if maybe earlier there are more. So I got to decide what I'm doing, but I wasn't leaving them. I was just going to carry them around until I decide. Otherwise, up top, still have an Andrade Al Idolo over here. Looks to be the only new one still here. The Brit's gone. Cody, WWE, a lot of the stuff we've been seeing for quite a while. Of course, Nyla Rose, Endor Bunker, bunch of Piggies, Indiana Jones basic stuff. So we have a sale going on right there on the vintage Dark Trooper. That's not that though, that's something different. We have Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper, German Mechanic, some more 3 3/4 indie stuff. MOTU, it's what we've been seeing here for the last few weeks. tons of Star Wars helmets. Looks like we actually have a clone trooper bucket. I think that's new. Interesting they shoved those over here now as well. Down here, we still have Manny Faces, Beastman, Jitsu, whole peg of short round, TMNT, basic stuff with the storage shell. Down here, Jurassic Park stuff. Again, not that much going on. Slow spin move. Marvel Legends still pretty stacked up down here on the end cap for Guardians of the Galaxy. Haven't seen those figures on sale or clearance yet, as I've heard they might be. There's all those page punchers. Flash, Bat Cycle, that 2-pack, which they probably did not need to re-release, but they did. Transformer stuff down this direction. Try to go slow so get an idea of seeing what's here for Transformers. G.I. Joe, there we go. More Crimson Bat sitting there up top. Falcon, definitely peg warming. Power Rangers stuff down below. Mega figures, Necron. Never saw Bane, wish I would have, never did. Marvel Legends territory. We got The Spot. That movie came out this week. I'm sure people are loving it. Let me know in the comments. I saw the first one, but it took a while to see it. So this one I'm not running to the movie theater, but I'll see it eventually. More Yondus. Yondus for days in this store. Chamber up top. Cyclops. Emma Frost. The Cyborg Spider-Woman. Nina Belova. Quite a few of her sitting here. So yeah, definitely well stocked with Legends. They're kind of just hanging around now. So we'll see how long until they reach the clearance moment. Then down here, more Hogan's, more WWE stuff. I want to look around and see what I can find and make a decision on this, because that's a decent chunk of change, and eventually they'll probably be everywhere. So it's like, what do I do? You know, what do I do? But it's fun to see them either way. Still here at Target, and the middle section. Ooh, that's new. Beauty Horror. I don't even know who that is, other than the fact that it's something that's new that I haven't seen before. So yeah, whatever it is, it's here. So if you know, let me know in the comments, because I don't. Down below, we have some more of the Goliath in that Sega Genesis looking box. Predator 2, a bunch of Predators, Aliens, Ash versus Evil Dead, plushie. All the cards I don't spend much time looking through. But man, I'm on the fence with these. I've been spending more than I usually do recently. These will not be a long game item. So the question is whether or not I want to grab Hudson and have more or less the entire team put together finally. All right, so I think I'm going to split the difference. I think I'm going to take Broadway. I think I'm going to leave behind Brooklyn and eventually just pick Brooklyn up some other time. Here's the thing. Notice this. Coming soon, Macbeth on Broadway. So I know it's Broadway, but here's the thing. Macbeth was actually in the Gargoyles, right? Is this a tease that we're getting Macbeth? Or in fact, did they already announce we're getting Macbeth? I honestly can't remember if they did or not. With all the toy news over the last few years, it all runs together. But yeah, considering the popcorn, the chicken leg there, the drumstick, I think I'm going to take this. I'm taking Broadway. I'll leave Brooklyn and slowly chip away. I still do have to pick up, who was it? I still have to pick up a couple of these yet, but yeah. Okay. So back here to Cedar Crest Boulevard, and everything's pretty much the same over the main section. But I saw these shoved over here, which sometimes means they're on clearance. So let's go scan this and see what goes on and see if we can get a decent deal with this. All right, let's see what this thing scans for here. And survey says, $23.79. So still a little pricey for me, but if you're looking and that's acceptable for you, pick it up. But I think we're gonna call it a hunt there, everybody. So if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It's free for you, doesn't cost you anything, helps us grow the channel tremendously in March to 5,000 subscribers. Go ahead and hit that bell for notifications. That way actually notifies and tells you when we post new content on the channel, like our weekly toy and reviews and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us over at Instagram and Twitter, Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy into this week, please remember the 3 Ps of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy. I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.